Well, good morning people. It is a very early start here in the Algarve. Thought I would get up for a little sunrise POV action. As you can see, the sun is just hitting the cliffs over there. It kind of takes a while in the morning here because of all the apartment buildings and all kind of block the light. But I am out with the Fuji X-T30 18 to 55mm. I'm just going to walk around the beach here, maybe along the promenade, see if we can get some photos. Let's go. Believe it or not, it's actually a little bit chilly, but I'm sure that'll change pretty damn soon. Can't really go wrong with a good electric pole, can you? With a nice gradient background. The cliffs here really do glow. I'm sure you've seen a lot of photos of them, but look how bright that is, and it's so orange. And the minute the sun hits it, it literally just glows, which hopefully I can get a photo of from somewhere along here. Not bad, but there's a lot going on down there. Okay, these umbrellas do look really nice, but it's just figuring out a composition that's kind of cutting out all the stuff that I don't want in it, which is a little tricky, but let's see. The gradient in that sky is just super nice. Exactly what I hope for on these type of mornings. And the little sign always helps too. I think that's kind of nice. Very minimal, but that is my cup of tea. Let's see if I can make use of this little wooden bridge here leading around. A little bit messy there in the mid-ground, but might be able to figure something out. Kind of cool. Okay, so the sun is really starting to rise now, and it's really hitting all these cliffs, which is kind of nice. And the water's just really calm too. See if I can get one here. Pretty kind of basic shot to be fair, but still kind of nice. So there are some palm trees up there, and I'm gonna try and walk over here and see if I can get a bit more of a minimal shot with just the cliffs and then the palm trees up above. I'm not sure, but we'll see what I can do. A little bit tricky. Yeah, I actually think that was quite nice. Oh yeah, now the temperature is starting to pick up a little bit. Much nicer. Oh, all the seagulls are just kind of chilling out down here. Okay, so this big hole in the cliff face here is just too cool to not at least try shooting through it, even though on the other side is just an apartment block. But the light is kind of hitting it, so I suppose it's just kind of sitting there too nicely not to at least try it. Probably gonna have to get a little bit closer. Yeah, honestly not sure what I think of that, but something kind of cool about that big hole in the cliff. The sun really feels like it rises super quickly here and then gets harsh very quickly, so hopefully I can find another spot for some photos before that happens. I'm not sure if I can use this tree or not, but I'm trying to figure it out because the lean on that bad boy is extreme. It's kind of tricky to frame, and then my shadow's also in it, which makes it even more difficult. Yeah, that's tricky. Tricky. Yeah, not really sure if I can frame this up at all. Not from this angle. There's definitely more photos here too. I'm just trying to figure out compositions. It's actually more difficult than I thought it would be, and probably more difficult than it looks, because this is extremely nice to the eye, but finding compositions here is a little tricky, or at least it is for me anyway. I do like the light on that apartment building up there though, so I'm gonna get a snap of that. Kinda cool. Alright, so I think I might have found one with these two trees here. Just where they're sitting's quite nice. I'm just going to wait till that person moves off the beach because I don't really want them in my shot. Although he is fishing, which kind of helps a little bit. May have to crop him out, but we'll see. Okay, so this scene is kind of cool. It is a shame the apartment buildings are there, but they are kind of white and clean, so I'll try something here. The post box in the middle is just very nice to look at, but not sure if it's worthy of a photo or not. Yeah, I'm not sure. It probably looks nicer to the eye than it does. But have to try them. Well, this is all just very nice, isn't it? Definitely more difficult to take a photo of than it should be, but maybe that's just me running out of skill. Might be kind of cool to get a shot shooting past all these umbrellas just with the water in focus. See if I can manage that. Maybe not. You know when you have an idea for a shot, but you just can't quite execute what you had in your head? Well, that's one of those scenarios. I really want more shots with these umbrellas. I'm just not sure how to get it. Maybe I can get these palm trees in the background behind them and that might work. I guess I'll get a nice sort of close-up detail one of the water coming in here because it's just lit very nicely against the sand. Okay, got this old, looks like an old little wooden lifeguard hut or beach hut or something. And the light's hitting the apartment block in the background, which is kind of cool. Kind of got a mix of the old wooden beach hut and the sort of clean, white, modern looking apartment. Might work. Okay, not sure if you can see, but there's kind of the perfect footprints right across the beach here. I'm gonna see if I can get a straight down shot of this one right here, because that just looks too good. Literally making that footprint look like a fossil. Kind of cool though. Alright, well this is kind of nice. Got the nice white walls, some old lamp posts. Seems like my kind of scene. Yeah, that's nice. And this might work too as a landscape. Yes, this is my type of scene. Very minimal, and the shadows are actually working in my favour in this one. Got the light on the left with the shadow leading over to the other lamp, and we've also got the wall here which is coming out of the corner and kind of creating almost like a leading line. Very minimal sort of shot. Yeah, there's something I really like about this. Is clean. Nice clean shot. Very nice. Oh, there's definitely some lines here to play around with too, I think. Got the two benches, the nice wooden door of this old little chapel building, and the lamp in the foreground, which I'm not sure I'm going to be able to get in, because if I get it in then I'm going to have the apartment block to the right in, which I do not want. I might still be able to work actually, possibly. Oh, it's getting really bright for the old eyes. Now there is definitely a shot here, but there is a lot going on. A lot going on. Not sure if that's it, but this is nice, just very tricky. I think that's it. I'm just trying to make sure that all these lampposts have their own space and that everything's just kind of sitting where I think it needs to be in the frame. This is definitely one you could spend a while at though. Yeah, I think that's quite nice. Now this is cool. That is very much my cup of tea. And that is pretty much where this one ended. Those last two shots I got after the GoPro battery run out. But nice little session. I probably don't do enough of those, and it's nice to just not have to worry too much about filming. All I just have to do is press the button on the GoPro, try to find some photos. Not going to blabber on too much in this one because it was probably longer than I expected, and I'm just going to cut the blabbering off. We're going to pick our favourite photos. It was. Gonna pick our favourite photos, and that's gonna be it. So what was your favourite, even though Christina wasn't there, what was your favourite from that morning that I got?
I have to say it was a pretty successful one.
It was.
I think my favourite photo, it was hard to choose to be honest, but I think the favourite one is of the church building from the side. Just I like the tones with the white and the orange and the green, like it just has all the tones that we like. That was probably the one for me that was my favourite. I do also like the one of the cliffs because that's where we are and it's the area. So yeah, maybe those two.
To be fair, I actually think both the 4x5 and the landscape one of that little church building with all the lamps is probably my favourite too, I think. Just because it's one of those shots that I'm really happy with how it turned out. And I think it's one of those ones that maybe a year or so ago I probably wouldn't have been able to compose as well. So I feel like I'm quite happy with how I was able to get the photo I got in that scenario. Even though it looks nice, it was a little bit tricky. There was a lot going on. Yeah. I also do like the one of the cliff and the palm trees. There's just something I really like about simple shots like that. Yeah, I do actually really like all of the photos I got. It was a very successful morning, and gonna try and do more of those just because it allows me to sort of frame in mind, take photos and not worry about video. But yeah. That's enough blabbering for this one. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, give the video a thumbs up. Maybe consider subscribing if you want to see more. There will be more from the Algarve here and also from Spain, which we're going to quite soon. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed it. As we always say, take it easy.
Don't be a stranger.
Yeehaw.
Yeehaw.
Yeehaw. It's time for a cold beverage, I reckon.